Let's see how much can I film with 15% of battery. So my name is Marion and I recently started YouTube. You know why I started it? Because obviously now finally I convinced myself, but there was like a really amazing blogger. Her name is Diana Shehani. We went to Turkey together, so that's how I met her. And she was doing YouTube, and I wasn't like really a person who would watch YouTube per se, but I would always find it really interesting where people would see vlogs of people on YouTube. Because I remember I also used to have like a roommate. She was from Taiwan, and she used to watch like Taiwanese vloggers all the time on YouTube. Anyway, fast forward, I became like an influencer, content creator type of thing. And we went to Turkey together as a brand trip. And she told me like, I think you should do good YouTube. Like, I think you would work for YouTube, which I should have taken her word more seriously because she does YouTube. So like, she must know, right? Anyway, moving on from that. Also, I have like a really good friend of mine, Elizabeth. She's a really close friend of mine, and she's a really close person. Like, she knows a lot of things about me. She's helped me a lot to develop my businesses, so I trust her pretty much. And she told me you should definitely do YouTube. So anyway, I kind of like, even though I had that feedback from some people, I was finally able to convince myself. And I think like one of the reasons why I didn't want to do YouTube, it's because I hate to like my videos not to be super successful like they are on my Instagram or on my TikTok. Obviously, right? Like, I am so not used to it, and seeing like the channel grow has been like, nobody's looking at my videos. But at the same time, I'm proud because I am like being bad at something, like I am not being the best at something. And that honestly feels amazing, because what's behind that? When you think about what's behind that, it's just like me overcoming that fear of like, nobody's going to see you. You know what I mean? Which is a horrible fear, but at the same time, all of us have that, like, what if I launch this product and nobody will buy it? What if I post this video and people are gonna think like I'm cringe? Like, there are so many things that are always stopping us from doing something that is going to make us maybe be better, And it's mostly ourselves. Like, we are thinking about what people are thinking about us, what people are saying about us. And this, either like we realize it or not, it's like, it's something that will keep us in a loop for a really long time. Like, if I had taken a chance or like this risk 2 years ago, maybe today my YouTube channel would have been so different. And I don't like to think about myself like in the past, like, oh my God, you made that mistake and whatever. Like, no, it's not really about that. But when I think about it, it's like, it's better now than never. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the whole thing about my YouTube, which I was honestly a little bit bored before of like editing my vlogs and everything, because everything is always vertical. And I don't know, I was just bored. So when I started seeing that people were doing like horizontal content, and Elizabeth, again, she told me like, you should do YouTube, I was like, oh, let me just do it. So I went to Oman this was like a vacation trip, okay? I went to Oman and I decided to record all of my content in Oman horizontal, and I loved it. I loved recording it. I loved the way that it looked. I loved editing it. Like, if you see my Oman vlogs, they are super well edited, and it is because I took my time literally to like edit, because I was inspired by what I was looking at. So that was also something really nice, because I kind of like did something different and I took a risk. So that's why I really like YouTube, because when you think about it, I am doing something that I really feel super inspired to. And I always like to think about myself highly, like, oh my God, like, you're gonna laugh when your YouTube channel grows and whatever. But at the same time, as I am doing this on YouTube, I am really kind of like strategizing what I'm doing this year. I'm not like, it's weird because I'm really in the mood of like going with the flow, but at the same time I'm like, taking myself really seriously, trying to project myself and my business in a much more powerful way, but being okay with not being in control, which has been really difficult because when you like work based on projects, you don't know which projects you're going to land or which projects you're going to have. So it has been really interesting as a business owner to get to know myself in this light of like, can you trust that everything is happening for a good reason? Like, can you trust when things seem that they are not moving forward? Like, can you trust this process? Can you keep thinking that you will get something good out of this? That has been like my biggest learning from that perspective. But I'm going to leave that for a different video, because I definitely want to talk about that. Like, I definitely want to talk about how business has shaped my perspective, or vice versa, actually, how my perspective of myself has actually shaped the way I think about business and the way I think about myself. Of course, you know, when I say I have a business, I'm not saying I have like a corporation and all of that. I just funded like my consultancy agency, which is basically like an agency that represents me as a brand. But at the same time, like, we provide clients with much more like strategized and personalized content for creator-led campaigns, which the creator is me. And for example, we also do consulting. So let's say you're a business owner, for example, and you have a marketing team or you have a marketing person. We come, and instead of replacing your team, we understand the way your team works, and we give you a consultancy on how this person shouldn't be taking care of this, they should be taking care of that. So we basically like design and structurize and redesign as well. We transform marketing teams and marketing efforts, you know, because a lot of business owners, they know how to run a business, but they don't really understand the importance of marketing. So they would just hire someone who does some social media, but it's not really successful. So that's basically what we do. But we are not like a marketing agency. We don't do any of the boring stuff. It's fun, but it's also boring. I work in agencies before and I know how it is. So anyway, I'm going to leave that for a different video. Please follow me and support the channel if you like what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, and let me know if I don't know, what type of things should I also talk about, because, you know, like, I have so many stories. Ramadan is coming soon as well, so I think that would be exciting. And anyway, let me know what you think. I love you.